Hi. Just today morning, I was remembering of a 1926 novel by Ernest Hemingway, The Sun Also Rises, because of a famous dialogue therein. How did you go bankrupt? Gradually and then suddenly. Now, the reason it came to my mind was because of this gradually and then suddenly. This particular four words is finding a whole lot of relevance in the world of digital that we live in today. Let me explain. Let me take three examples. Kodak, back in 1975, Steven Sasson, its engineer, came up with this digital photography device, which weighed about 3.6 kilograms, costed about $10,000, took 23 seconds to process a black and white image of 0.01 megapixel resolution. Naturally, it didn't fly and it was shot down as an idea. Little did the leadership realize that over the next few years and perhaps a few decades, that zero point 0.01 megapixel never stayed there. It was growing exponentially, 0.02, 0.04, 0.08, and so on, and then eventually 1, 2, 4, 8, 16 megapixel. Not only it was growing in resolution of the clarity of image, but also in terms of it being cheaper, it being smaller, and it was affordable by everyone. It was so powerful. As a result, today, if you look at just in the year 2017, 1.4 trillion photographs were taken in the world. That makes an average of 175 photographs per person and on average in a single year in the world. And this number was just 80 billion in the year 2000, and which Kodak considered very significant. And of course it was. In the year 2005, there were only 5 million digital cameras. Today, that number is 1.5 billion, inclusive of the smartphone cameras. Now, would you call this phenomenon an exponential phenomenon, or maybe there is a better word in English to explain this kind of a tsunami growth? Let's look at GPS. It's in the hands of everyone. It fits on a wristwatch. It was essentially a World War II technology called LoRaN, long range navigation, which evolved over the next few years and decades. Even in 1974, a GPS device was costing about $125,000 and it weighed about 10 kilograms. Look at where it is today. Look at electric vehicles. 1995, when it was introduced, it took the first 20 years to reach the first million number of electric vehicles. Took the next 18 months for the second million, the next 8 months for the third, and thereafter 6 months for the fourth. Now it's yours and my guess when it is going to hit the fifth and the sixth and the seventh million before it becomes tsunami. Everyone is going to be going after an electric vehicle and so on. Now the message in this whole thing that I see is that we have to perhaps look for those gradual moments, the frustratingly, deceptively slowing growth moments of several technologies, of several adoptions that is hidden on the ground today. And then we will see a sudden growth, a sudden phenomenon of a tsunamic force, a nature of a tsunami that will really engulf us all. Now, can we be ready by anticipating the future in a better way? What is that way? I would like to know from you. I would like to hear from you your thoughts, your ideas, and I will really appreciate that. Thanks for hearing. Thank you very much.